Right now, plenty of people will tell you Dubai real estate is stuck and investors are nervous. On paper, that's a fair thing to feel. Then you see scenes like these. A launch room full, a product sold out on day one, and you have to stop and ask, is that what a stuck market looks like? So which one is real, the worry or the room? Hi, I'm Rakhi from Xperience Realty. Today, I want to walk you through a brand new Dubai launch I think serious buyers need to understand properly before the noise gets ahead of the facts. It's called Arancia at the Yards by Beyond. Everything you just saw is one developer backed by Omniyat, launched and sold out. And here's what's interesting. These aren't buyers sitting overseas clicking the reserve. This isn't a 1% payment plan gimmick. There's no hype machine behind this. And if you don't believe me, do this. Call any broker today. Tell them the check is ready. I'm fairly confident you will not get a unit. So the questions I want to answer in this video are simple. What actually makes this product special? Who's buying it? The end users or the investors? Why are people putting real money into it right now? And is this genuinely an investor product or not? Stay with me because the answers will change how you read the whole market. Let me give you one number up front. On my assumptions, even in the worst case, 400,000 dirhams put in over 3 years can come back as around 150%. Sounds high? Watch how the math gets there. Before I do, I want to be honest about what's fact and what's assumption, because that's the part most videos skip. The fact. Properties around this location, the Ghaf Woods, for example, were selling around 1.7 to 1.9 million dirhams in the primary market, some even closer to 2.1. Let's call it 1.8 as a round number. The assumption that the market recovers somewhere between 50 to 100% from where prices sit today. I'll run both scenarios so you can decide for yourself. That's the deal. One fact, one assumption. Everything I say from here sits on top of those two. First, the name on the building, Arancia, is by Beyond and backed by Omniyat, the group behind some of the most recognizable high-end work in the city on Palm Jumeirah, Maritime City and Dubai Islands. But Beyond itself is young. It launched in 2024, so about 2 years old. And so far it's been waterfront and design-led projects like Paso and Solever. Arancia is a different move. Same, design first, quality, but pointed inland at a much lower price. So you get a design you wouldn't expect at 1 million dirhams from a developer without a long track record yet. That's the main risk, and I'll come back to it. Now, the part people are arguing about is the location. Arancia sits inside the Yards, a new Beyond master plan in the city of Arabia in Dubailand. And the first reaction I keep hearing is, that's not Palm, why should I care? Fair, so let me turn it around. What actually makes a Dubai address go up over 10 years? The view you get today or what builds around you? Think about where Emirates Living, Dubai Hills or even Arabian Ranches 3, which sits right next to the Arancia, were before the infrastructure arrived. Quiet? Doubted. Cheap. The people who moved early didn't buy the view, they bought the direction. So look at what's already around the city of Arabia. Global Village, IMG World, the long-planned Mall of Arabia, a 185-hectare community still filling in. And on access, roughly about 25 minutes to Dubai International and the Maktoum International Airport, with metro expansion planned into this side of the city. Now back to the questions. Why is this in demand in a market people calling slow? because over the last few years, Dubai got expensive. A lot of people could not afford it. Residents and investors who believed in this city but watched the window close. For a short stretch, a few good developers like Beyond have opened that window again, pricing in a way that lets normal buyers back in. That's why the room is full. It isn't hype. It's people who missed it the first time, refusing to miss it the second. So who's actually buying and why? A one-bedroom here starts around 1 million dirhams. During construction, you only put in about 400,000 spread over 3 years. At handover, you go to the bank, take mortgage, the rent covers the EMIs. The average price here is around 1,300 dirhams a square feet. Let me show you why that number matters. Talk to anyone in construction and build costs run about 700 dirhams a square feet. Land is about 300 dirhams a square feet. Finance, overheads, you're around 1,300 dirhams a square feet. Which means at this price, the developer is barely making anything. So the buyers split into two groups. The end users with smaller budgets, finally able to own, and investors sitting on cash, looking for somewhere that actually returns. Is it an investor product? Let me answer that with a comparison. Say you're buying a 4-bedroom in Maple in Dubai Hills for around 6 million. Good community, real demand. Today that rents for about 300,000 dirhams a year, plus minus. So your gross yield is about 5 and let's say the net is around 4%. Now hold that 6 million. I'm going to spend the same money differently. Instead of one villa, take half a floor here. 8 apartments, 15 million on paper. But what you don't put is 15 million down. While it's being built over 3 years, you put in 6 million. That's it. Your money goes in slowly, step by step, as the building goes up. Then 2029 arrives, handover. The remaining 9 million is due. And that's the moment this stops costing you money and starts paying you. Because now you've got 8 units to rent. Today, a 1-bedroom around similar communities within that area are around 150,000 dirhams a year. A 2-bedroom around 220,000 dirhams a year. Add 3 years of rent growth at just 10%. And across 8 units, you're collecting roughly around 2 million dirhams a year. 2 million a year, and at that rate, the 9 million you paid at handover comes back to you in about 4.5 years. After that, the floor pays you to own it. On those numbers, that's a gross return of around 13%. And even in the worst case scenario, the net is just under 11%. And that's before the property has gained a single dirham in value. So that's the case. 6 in over 3 years, 9 at handover, 2 million a year coming back. A floor that, given time, pays for itself. And I'm not even counting the appreciation. Sell off a few units down the line, and you could be sitting on the rest of the floor for free. Let me put that price in context, because a number on its own tells you nothing. A comparable 1-bed in Ghaf Woods, same Dubailand corridor, same nature-led idea, but from Majid Al Futtaim, a much bigger developer, is launching at around 1,800 dirhams a square feet. Al Barari, the mature community a few minutes away, trades at about 2,500 to 3,000 dirhams a square feet and has been climbing for years. Arancia is coming at around 1,300 dirhams a square feet. So on price per square feet, this is cheaper, way into the nature-led living on this side of Dubai. And I'll be fair about why. Ghaf Woods comes from a developer with a longer delivery record. Al Barari is already built and proven. You are paying less here, partially because Arancia is newer, and earlier. But here's the part most people skip. You're not just buying an apartment, you're buying into a master community, and that matters more than the finishes. In a master community, one developer controls everything around your door. The landscaping, the amenities, the phasing, the standard, it's all held to. That's why the same square footage is worth more inside a planned community than in one-off building on a random plot. It's what made Dubai Hills and Arabian Ranches what they are today. Arancia sits inside the city of Arabia, a 185-hectare master community with the yard as its own controlled master plan. That's the upside. And the catch? Plainly, a master community only earns that premium if the later phases actually get built. So you're betting on two things now: beyond delivering and this district finally maturing. Price that bet honestly, and 1,300 dirhams a square feet starts to make a lot of sense. Now back to my assumption that the market recovers. I'm not pulling that out of air, I'm pulling it out of Dubai's own history. In 2008, people left their cars at the airport and ran. By 2013, the market was back. In 2020, people were selling in a panic again. By 2022, prices had passed every previous peak. Today, look around. Almost nobody is selling, but walk into a developer's office and it's full. If you know this city's pattern, the next 3 years look like another high. And if a one bed here goes back to the kind of secondary price we saw before, that's around 2.1 million, then on the money you actually put in, that's the kind of return that sounds insane until you've watched Dubai do it the third time. Save this video, come back to it in 2029. You will watch it with the satisfaction of having moved or the regret of having waited. I've got the full fact sheet, the floor plans, the payment plan, and the launching price, including the early release units, which tend to move faster. If you're weighing this against another launch and you want me to run your actual numbers, your budget, your strategy, cash, mortgage, leave a comment or message me. I'll tell you honestly whether Arancia fits you or whether something else does. That's the job. If this was useful, subscribe. I'll break down every major launch in Dubai the same way. Numbers first, hype never. Signing off, Rakhi from Xperience Realty. See you in the next one.